Alright guys, we're here at Frank Gore today. I don't know if you guys know, but Frank officially retired today from the NFL, right?
Today.
How's that? So how did that, like, you just announced it, or like how'd that work? Someone quoted you?
Yeah, so I was kind of talking on Bravado
Okay.
On Thursday, and they, some of the fans asked me when I'm gonna come back for another year. I'm like, I'm done. Me and Jed, the owner in San Fran, we've been, discussing, when, we're gonna do my one day, my signing for one day for the 49ers but I always wanted to, retire as a Niner.
Yeah.
And now it just came out. I was like, when I woke up, I see so many text messages. I'm like, bro, I didn't even play last year, so I felt like I've been retired, but for me, for the fans hearing that, I'm gonna do a one day signing with San Fran and probably a month or two, I guess it got out like that.
So you had no idea like that was out there until I saw the notification. I'm like, Frank's gonna be here today. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, when I got up this morning, that's when I saw like all the text messages and saw social media, like sport, saying that I retired. But I felt like I've been retired because I didn't even play last year.
So like last year, coming after, because you were with the Jets last in 2020, right? 2020. Yeah. So after that, did you feel like that might have been it, or like you were still looking?
I was going back and forth. I had some teams call, and when I started questioning myself, do I really want to play? That's when I kind of knew, like, why go out there and if I'm not gonna give a team my all, why go out there playing? I respect the game too much. So that's why I was like, when like 3 teams called me last year, and I was going back and forth with it, and I was like, man, my heart not there anymore. And I wanted to see my kids, man. I got 2 older kids in college, so I'll be going to Wisconsin, Southern Miss, see my sons to play. So and it's daytime now. I've been working for a long time and made sure they life good, and now they're in college.
16 years.
I want to enjoy it.
I feel you. So when I was in that break the one day with Prison Pullers, my boy Ike, you were saying something about like your kids collecting. I forget who are your kids' favorite players? Because they hit one card and you were like going crazy, like, oh yo, come over here, see this.
My son, my young favorite player is Odell Beckham.
Okay, can't go wrong.
He like Odell Beckham. They like a lot of guys,
Who do you like? Any sport. Who's your guy?
We'll go right now, basketball. I like LeBron, Kevin Durant.
Okay. Goats right there.
Yeah. Like young guys right now in the NFL. I'm gonna go running back. It's a lot of talented running backs right now.
A couple here.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go with my man Dalvin Cook. 305. He's been doing it consistent for a little minute.
Oh yeah.
The running back position, they're very, very young talent, good talent in NFL right now.
It's crazy. You were in the NFL 16 years, and like these guys are still here like 4 or 5 years. You lasted like literally like 6-7 times like with the average running back class. Like, so I know people talk about it all the time, but like in college, fucked up your knee a couple times. But in the NFL, man, you missed what, 1 game towards the end? That was it? Almost?
I missed a couple, but
a couple.
Yeah, a couple. I've been blessed, man. I was blessed, man, and like I said, the man up above been over me. And also, the way I respect the game by working my behind off all season, and just loving it, man. And like I said, I've been blessed. Because everybody know like what I've been through in college. Especially coming out, everybody said I was injury prone.
Prove them wrong.
Yeah. So that's why I say, man. I tell the young guys, man, you gotta love it. You gotta work your behind off. You also gotta thank that man up above, because it's a blessing, man, to be doing something we always wanted to do. Of course, and I play NFL ball.
So I gotta ask you one question. I'm a Detroit guy. I don't know if you can tell by the hat. So before you signed with the Bills, I think, were you talking to the Lions at all a little bit? So I want them to sign you. So
I think that was the year before that.
So 18 or 17, it was one of those years.
It was when Patricia what year? The first year.
We don't talk about Matt Patricia in Detroit anymore, but I think that was 16, his first year. I think it was after you were done with the Colts. Yeah.
I was done with the Colts 17.
So 17.
No, I got done with the Colts 17 going to 18.
So yeah, 17 was his first year.
I went to Miami 17.
Yeah, 17. 16 with the Colts.
Yeah, so I talked to them. Yeah.
So what happened with them? I'm just curious.
We just couldn't, certain stuff.
I feel
what I was used to, and they wasn't, with it. I felt like,
they don't run the ball. They never have run the ball a lot.
Not even about run the ball. It's just like, you get older, you get like a day off, and so it's like. If they wanted me to come, come to practice every day, would I be able to do it? But as you get older, you need that day off to be fresh for the game. So we did. It's just like little stuff like that.
Got you. One more question I got for you is, so obviously, like you felt like you've been done with the NFL for like a little over a year now, but you obviously got into boxing. How did like that come about? I know you got like a little bit of a background in it.
I've been doing it like. Cause I used to do it like to keep myself conditioned. Okay. Before I start football training, and boxing it's real tough, man. So I just fell in love with it. I was, like all the coaches felt like I picked up fast on it, and they felt like I should just do it and try it.
That's awesome.
But I got another fight coming May 14th.
Who you fighting?
I found out this week coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Another athlete or like actual like?
We don't see it. We don't know. We'll see. But I'm excited about it. I learned from the first one. I know this one will be better.
That's dope. I got last question for you. So Barry Sanders was here yesterday, and I was talking to him. Yeah. So that's my guy. That's my GOAT. I asked him. All right. So there you go. He just answered the question. I asked him who his GOAT was. He goes Tony Dorsett. So they're chopping it up before. So Barry's your GOAT.
Barry, I feel like he's the best one, man, to do it. 10 years.
I love Emmett, but not Emmett.
10 years, 16,000, 15,000 yards. 15. And me understand the position, like when you have less talent around you, it's that much harder for a running back. To say he really, not knocking them guys who he played with, but you know what I'm saying. Like, if you look at other guys, at the position,
he never had a quarterback. He never had.
You know what I'm saying? It's different, man.
Exactly. All right, my man. I appreciate it. Definitely got to do a break someday. Whatever you want to rip, we'll rip. Pull some cards for your kids. Really do appreciate it, my man.
All right, no.
Thank you, bro.
All right.